Hello everyone, today in this video we'll be discussing the second lab program, which is regarding the squares and the cubes. You have to display the squares and the cube in the form of the table in the final output. Okay, so here will be a table and here we will be having the number and the square and the cube. Okay, so each numbers what we display here, the squares and the cubes will be written here. Okay, so if I show you the final output, it will look as follows. Okay, so this is the final output. Here you have the numbers and here you have the squares and the corresponding cubes. Okay, so it's the numbers are from 0 to 10. So we need a for loop for that. First thing you have to keep in mind is we need a for loop for displaying this, because first we will be displaying this one, then this one, then this one. Let me tell you the approach of how we'll be following this is. Firstly, we will not be writing any UI or any other HTML things, just we'll be writing directly the JavaScript function. Okay, in the JavaScript function what will happen is, first we'll start from HTML, and inside HTML what is there, body will be there. Okay, only body is there. In the body what we have is just a function call, just a function will be called. In the body what will happen, only a function will be called, that's it, that's the end of the body. So everything depends on the function now. Then the function is defined as follows. In the function what will happen, each time we'll be first entering the first row, which is this row will be creating, and that will be entering here, and that will be a variable named as str. Okay, so this is a variable, the whole row is a variable which is known as str. Then we will be entering one row here as number, square and cube. Will be means writing those values and will be entering here. Then we will start a for loop for I is equal to 0 to 10. Okay, that for loop will run from 0 to 10, and each time what we will enter is the number, the numbers square and the numbers cube. Okay, these three things will enter and add to str. Means how we will do is str plus is equal to this new row value. So what will happen, this will get added. In the next iteration this will get added, in the next iteration this will get added until we reach the 10th line. Okay, so that whole table will be displayed according to the function. So let's see what is the function. So the code is very small, so it's just below 10, under 10 lines. So this is the script part. Okay, so see what is in the body. So this is the body. Okay, and the body just has one function, which is onload sc. So the body is ending here. Inside that the script is there, the whole part is defined, like sc is defined here. So HTML body onload is equal to sc, and the whole sc is defined in the script part. We are ending the script, then body, then HTML. That you got the whole overview, right? So let's see what is in sc. Script starts from here and we are writing function sc. It's not taking any arguments. So first we are writing str is equal to, we are just initializing the table, just remember for now table, then tr, and inside the tr we are assigning three headers, which is number, square and cube. That's all what is there in str. So str is defined as a table code. Then what we will be doing is, if str is defined as a table code, what we can do is str plus is equal to, and we can again define a row which is having the code as tr. So what we can do is plus is equal to row. Okay, just like how we do in the integers. So str will add a row. Okay, just like how we do in integers, we can do it with the tables also, because we have defined the code for str, the table, and the rows code is defined as the row. So row can be added to str. That is possible in JavaScript. So what we will doing is, we will be running a for loop. Why do we run a for loop? Because we want to enter the new values, only the header values and inserted as of now. So from which point to which point it will run? It will run from I is equal to 0 till I is equal to 10. Each time it will become I plus plus. And what we have to enter in the row, we will be defining str is equal to str plus, the row is getting defined here. What is that row? It should have three values. The row is here, and the first value will be I, second value of the I will be I square, and third value will be I cube. These three will get added up as table data and form a table row, which is further getting added with the existing str. And finally after this for loop gets over, we'll have the whole table, and that will be writing to the document. Document means what we are displaying in the screen. So once we are making ready, and then we are writing. To wrap up, we are starting with HTML. It just has the HTML part here. Inside the HTML we have the body part. Okay, so body is just calling onload sc, right? Onload is equal to sc, we are just calling and closing the body here. Between that script is there, script is starting here and ending here. Inside the script what we are first doing is, we are first displaying one row. So we are defining it as str is equal to table, these things like the border is equal to 2, then number, square and cube. Three headers we are defining. After we have defined that, we are using a for loop. In for loop we are writing str is equal to str plus is equal to, we are defining a row. Inside that row three data values will be there, I square and I cube. That will be added with the existing str value. When the for loop is over, we are doing document.write str. So that's all what is in the second lab program, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.